Alrighty, welcome back to Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura, I think. Hope you're having a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is for you. We are back again in the city of Tula. Still not totally sure what I needed to do here. Or what I needed to I had mentioned yesterday that there was something that I was supposed to do when I got access to Tula, and I've forgotten what it was. But one thing that we did figure out off stream is that the rooms that appeared empty, there is actually a poorly, or rather a well camouflaged piece of shit on the floor. So let's see if we can figure out the puzzle now, shall we? How's my inventory looking? Fine enough. Alright, so we've got Pelagian's Amulet and Verses of the Wanderer Canto the First. Let's go ahead and throw on the amulet. Oh, wow. God damn, it gives a flat plus 40 magic res. That's pretty good. Yeah, it gives a flat plus 40, even without needing to be talented at magic. Cool. All that comes before is rooted in this earth, in this water, in this fire, in the air that surrounds us, not thought of as last, but as what came first, and the final step before you come to me. Okay. Okay, I'm sure this will be important. Let's go investigate over here, and indeed there's a little book on the ground. Canto 3, alright, so let's go check out the other rooms. Canto 4. Oh. Oh no. What? Oh no. I hope that's not a bug, that we've been locked in here. It's not a good sign. I guess we'll read the books we have. Canto 3, we have Power stands strong, not first above, but just underneath, as all that is raised needs the power to raise it. Okay. And 4, we have the tie that binds the first to the last. The first to its child is the spirit of all, the spirit that calls, and the way much brighter before you. None of that really explains to me why I'm trapped inside here. I'm a little bit worried that it might be a glitch, and I'm a little bit worried that we'll just double check it one more time, because I'm afraid of us getting stuck in there. Alrighty, maybe we'll stop in here first. Indeed, there is Canto number 2. Now let's see if we can grab this book without getting locked in. And we can. I don't know why we got locked in last time. Alright, Canto number 2. There is only one step, which begins a journey. Wise are they who wear the cloak of truth. Clear is their way, clear is their vision, and clear will be that which they seek. Okay. Now, how do we want to handle this, huh? How do we want to handle this? Ah, okay, so we are able to stand on these things now. Perfect. Canto number 1 says, not thought of as last, but as what came first, and the final step before you come to me. Okay. So, and that is this thing. Yeah, okay. So this thing comes first. Canto number 2, Canto number 4, Canto number 3. So I guess we'll see first if it just goes in the order of the books. So that would mean doing this thing next. No, doesn't seem like it. Interesting, interesting. Ah, okay. So I'm not seeing any clear indication that it's going to like keep things lit up the way that we would like. Okay, let's contemplate this then. Oh, wait a minute. We accidentally brute forced it. All right. Greetings, traveler. Long have I waited for you to come. What? What do you mean? The signs, traveler. You read them, did you not? The mural of enlightenment, the verses of the wanderer, the objects you have assembled here today. All of these were signs I left for you, and they were also signs for me, so that I would know when you came. So you knew all this time you've just been waiting for me? Yes, traveler, I was blessed with the gift of seeing the future, and I knew that someday you would need my help. So I am here today, and you are here. How is it that I can be of service? Actually, I had a few questions. Where are the Vendigroth ruins? Oh, that's very easy, traveler. Points to my map. Oh, no, thank you. A place of sorrow, a place of death. Vendigroth was an amazing place, traveler. There are wonders now, here in your time, but I tell you, Vendigroth was a city of marvels and wonders. This thing you call technology, the people of Vendigroth mastered it long before the dwarves. I can't even begin to describe the things they created. So who were the people of Vendigroth? Like, were they a race that exists today? Yeah, I mean, because they were a race that exists, back when like Aranax and Nazardin did. So was it like humans or kind of a mishmash? Interesting. But then Aranax became angry with them. He feared technology. Yes, he annihilated them because of it. Tread carefully in the ruins of old Vendigroth, traveler. The blood of its people still screams for retribution, for revenge. It is an evil place, twisted by pain and fury. Your journey there will not be an easy one. What can you tell me about the device? It was a device they created to destroy him, and destroy him it would have, traveler. If a machine can be thought of as evil, then this Vendigroth device would be called such. What does it do? Put very simply, it severs a soul from this world forever. A person killed with this device can never return to the lands of the living. It is the true and final death, the last step in the dark journey. I'm kind of curious what science goes into making that happen. What role do I play in all of this? Your role is a strange one, traveler. On one hand, you might say that you are merely fate's puppet, destined to play the role given you. But if you look at it another way, it is you, and only you, that has any choice whatsoever. It is everyone else who dances to the strings. In the end, how you see things is your decision, and your decision only. If you can see the future, how does it all end? I knew you were going to ask that question. Did you really expect an answer? I suppose not. Yeah, I think that's it then. Yes, I must go as well. My long vigil is over, and I can finally go to my rest. Fate has not yet chosen, and death himself awaits. Farewell, traveler. Alright, bye. Bye, Pelagian's Pool. Interesting, interesting. Now I'm not sure if there are like shops in here at all. I would be curious to find out what the main objective or what the side quest I had that involved. Oh, I remember now. Oh, I remember now. I wanted to come to Tula to try and find. Oh. I wanted to try and come to Tula to try to find a solution to lycanthropy. That would be pretty cool. So let's do a quick peruse around town, just to see if there's any chance we can crack that code. It might be one of the masters that we need to talk to, I'm not sure. Because it does seem like this is mostly just dorm rooms. Herzog Monk, yes. Oh, that's fine. It does seem like there's quite the, quite a lot to look at in here. Master Mage. What school would be the one to get rid of lycanthropy, I wonder? White Necromantic, maybe? Mental Spell College. What do you think of technology? Frivolous waste of time. Yeah, man, I agree. Okay, well, mental doesn't seem like who we want. What are you? Master of Force. Okay. This looks kind of watery, yes. Master of Hydromancy. You must be the Wanderer. How did you know that? Well, we have a situation which has developed since you've been here. We are not equipped. There is good reason. We only accept students who are of a very young age, or those who have led sheltered lives. Travelers, such as yourself, are rare, and your effect on our students is easily controlled. What is your point? We cannot have immature minds that have been influenced by the outside world living here. Tula needs to maintain its philosophical purity, as it were, to retain our effectiveness as a refuge of pure magic. Since you have been here in Tula, a problem has arisen with one of our former students. What does that have to do with me? We here at Tula are not much for open conflict. This could be a difficult situation to negotiate. I was wondering if you would care to help us out in this matter. What do you want? I made a questionable choice of sending out one of our students to retrieve a gem that would be useful to me in my water magics. That was over 120 days ago. Okay, well that's definitely not my fucking problem. Do you want me to try and find him? There's no need. He's returned and is waiting at the front gate. But he has been gone too long. We cannot possibly allow him to return to his studies here. He's been contaminated by the outside world. By the gods, he's even wearing technologically enhanced armor. Oh, interesting. As I said, we are not much for open conflict. What we need you to do is meet with him and convince him to give us the gem, and then to leave peaceably. This is no longer the place for him. I will give you a robe of fire resistance in consideration of your help in this matter. What if he will not listen to reason? My only concern is the retrieval of the gem. Oh ho ho! What if he becomes violent? My only concern is retrieval of the gem. I do not care whether he accepts his fate or not. It is his fate. Albert knew the risks when he volunteered. Wow. Fucking scummy, dude. Alright, let's check in on the fire guy. Hello. Or fire gal. Cool. Maybe Earth knows something about... Ooh, why are there two people out here? Master of Air. Very cool. You should be Master of Earth, yes. In here, you have a little air elemental floating around at all times. Fair enough. Who would know about lycanthropy? Hello. Divination. Do you fee threatened? Okay, fine, fine, fine. Master Mage, what have you got going on? Happy to make the acquaintance. Conveyance. Movement of bodies by force of will alone. Okay. Now we know upstairs, we know what they have to offer. Check these people out. Hello, hello. Temporal magic. Ooh, I like temporal magic. I sense power in you. Yes, you are a student of temporal magic. An excellent choice of study for a very promising mage. I, too, am honored to meet you, Alan Arcanum. Thank you, madam. Can you explain temporal further? It is an extremely difficult magic to perform correctly, requiring immense concentration and strength of will. Only the most dedicated of students is successful in temporal. You are clearly a mage of immense power, madame. No. Okay, cool. Over here. The Summoning College. Sumner. That's funny. His name is Harold Sumner of the Summoning College. No, of course not. However, a Master Mage can call himself whatever he wishes. Do you not agree? Absolutely. Fair point. Besides, I enjoy the reaction my name causes now. Much more so than when I spoke my given name, Tom Smith. Yes, excellent choice. Okay, no options there. I thought summoning could be an option. I feel like, you know, summoners summon like wolves and stuff. Maybe they know a little bit about werewolves. Maybe that's a silly jump. Phantasm. Okay, fine. What have we got in here? It is cool that there's so many colleges. No Sog. I need you out of the way, please. Bilko Gavin, Master of Necromantic White. The College of Necromantic White uses magic to perform instantaneous healing. It is a magic of unparalleled power, as it can overcome the frailties of mortal bodies, even conquering death. An astounding feat, by far the greatest of all magics. Not upset about technology. Good. I really thought we had a shot with Necromantic White. Let's see if we pull open our quest. Mayor of Ashbury, fine. King Praetor, fine. Oh, maybe we don't have, Oh, here we are. Accepted. Find a cure for Cynthia Witt's werewolf curse. Yeah, and I'm sure that the hint we were given was to possibly check out Tula. Necromantic Black. Threatened. Okay, good. No dice there, no dice there. Now I'm seeing a bunch of animals here. I think that's encouraging. Master of Nature. Oh, this sounds plausible. The nature magics involve those things that surround us, such as vegetation and wildlife. Nature is, for the most part, a benevolent magic, allowing the caster to charm creatures and speed healing. Yet it can also be used defensively if one chooses. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we can find the meta guy. I feel like meta is something that gets rid of curses, you know? Morphine magic. Oh, morphine also sounds pretty plausible, though. Do you know of anything that will cure a werewolf, mistress? Ah, but of course. Lycanthrope Restorative will cure a person who has become infected by a werewolf. It's a very difficult potion to create, taking 7 years to prepare correctly. Its making is a closely held secret here in Tula. May I acquire some? Oh my, we had believed werewolves to be extinct these past few hundred years. There is one batch available in our stores. You may purchase it for 2,000 coin. I'm sorry it's so expensive, but the ingredients and the time required demand that it be so. Yeah, man. Yeah, give it to me. Nice. Here you are. Hands you the potion. I pray you are in time and that no one has destroyed the girl you're attempting to help. Thank you, madame. Okay. Let's try and fix her up then. Now I need to remember where she is. Cynthia Witt. Was that outside Toronto or let's see, Arcanum, Cynthia Witt. Old King's Way. Where is Old King's Way? Not Cynthia Boggs. Caledon. Perfect. Alright. Perfect. Well, it seems like we have some trekking to do. Oops. That's not what I... Thank God I can just run through, huh? Did not mean to find myself in there again. Oh, I forgot that there was this guy I was supposed to murder. Alright, let's chat with him. I guess maybe we put the beauty amulet on for now, just in case it smooths things over. Are you here to let me in? I don't understand why that imbecile of a guard won't let me enter. Not exactly. What do you mean? I've been out here for months looking for this damn gem, the monsters I've had to fight, and the ludicrous things people had me do for them so that they would tell me the slightest bit of information. You wouldn't believe it. Actually, I would, but why do you want to go back in there? That's my home. I wish to return to my studies. I've got the gem. Let me in. What of your armor? You're turning toward technology. Look, I did what I had to do to get by out there. Enough talk. Why won't they let me in? They feel like you'd be a corrupting influence on the school. If that's how they feel, they can tell me themselves. I will not be turned away by some hireling. I need to get the gem from you before I leave. You'll have to pry it from my dead fingers, fool. I'm actually, you know what? I am curious if I go through with this. I'm kind of curious if it's a good or a negative alignment thing.
I can't believe you'd have me attack such a good-hearted person.
Yeah. Gem of water purity. Interesting. And he has machined plate. Interesting. And a Clarington rifle. It's kind of cool. You get one power armor. But I think we probably just don't kill that guy. I think we let the fucking water asshole... Then again, you know what I could do, technically, is I could pickpocket the thing off of him, probably. It's probably a...
I can't believe you'd have me attack such a good-hearted person.
I wouldn't. I'm trying not to.
I can't believe you'd have me attack such a good-hearted person.
I'm trying not to, I promise. I can't believe
you'd have me attack such a
he might be particularly tough to pickpocket. Either way, I'm not too pressed about it. Water Master seems like an asshole. But we do want to get to Caledon, and the quickest way there is going to be to go to Ashbury and take a boat. A lot of spiders. Very big in the spider game. So we still need to find the, altar to Curlin, god of the gnomes. Once we have that, we will be able to finish the second circle, which would be pretty handy. Let me check my... what potion is this? Where's my potion? Lycanthrope Restorative. Good, 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 good. And the docks, are they over here? Yes. Hopefully this is my boat up here. Looks promising. Bring me to Caledon. Maybe I should make it morning. Just a little concerned that if I go at nighttime, I'm gonna be confronted with the werewolf form of her. I want to chance anything being hostile that doesn't need to be hostile. Hello, hello! I found a cure for Cynthia. You found it? Where? Where was it? Let me see it! It was in Tula, as you suspected. The ways of magic will never cease to amaze me. Here, Alan Arcanum, I have been saving, hoping that you would have something to help my Cynthia. Here is 1,000 coin. I hope it will suffice as a reward. I will go give it to her at once. Goodbye and thank you again. Very generous. Thank you. Well, we're out 1,000 coin, but we did do something good. You know, a good deed. Glad you're well again. Bless you for your kindness. Excellent work. Damn, we still have a lot of points we should spend in something. We could, like, juice our constitution. We will check the smith here, on the off chance that they have what we're looking for. No dice, unfortunately. Very sad, very sad. Now I am curious, if I come over here and I advance one day, like, I don't know if I've ever seen the Dwarven version with a schematic, and I want to see if they really do, like, you know, they should carry them, right? What is up? Oh, speak the devil. All right, they do have, you know what? While we're here, we will do a couple resets to see if, you know, luck favors us on the electro armor, and if not, no harm done. Oops. You know what I could do is I
How
could
may I help?
trade with you and ask you to hold on to these 4 books for me. You got anything cool for me today? Unfortunately not. We'll try 1 or 2 more times. Why is my guy not moving? There we are. Interested in trading. Poor luck. Electro armor. Even the like the shield schematic would be cool. All right, we'll do one more, and then we'll head back to the Vendegroth Wastes. Like the barter, compound bow, no dice. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Well, it might be, but that's on account of Aranax, not on account of the electro armor recipe not showing up. Is that my boat? Yeah, it's my boat. What are you doing on my boat? Get off there. Take me to Ashbury. Now this is truly the walk of shame we have to do here. Just slowly running past everything. Gotta see the whole city. Can't remember where the smith is. Oh, the smith is over there. May as well check it out. Who knows? You know, maybe today is the day. Sidearms and saltpeter. Oh, I thought he was up here. Maybe not. Oh, there they are. Perfect. Got a little herb shop. Shall we barter, buddy? Mechanical dagger. That sounds fun. It's not electro armor, but, you know, whatever. Okay, hopefully we are close to being able to skip town. Nice. Let's go to the wastes. We do have a number of little side areas in the far north of the world to check out. Hey, welcome. Yes, we are on our way to the ruins of Vendegroth. We just got back from bringing the potion to cure lycanthropy to the lady in Caledon that was cursed with it. Oh boy, they're too speedy. Yeah. That's what I assume we will find. So far, we've only checked in on Tula, which is obviously not a very technological place. But, hopefully here in the ruins we'll find some cool tech stuff. Alrighty. Oh my god, there's a lot more spiders than I anticipated. Alright, let's start by throwing a hasten on... Oh, wrong person. I'm too used to seeing myself as like the guy that has I'm too used to seeing myself as like the guy in plate mail. So now that Virgil's in plate mail, it has me fucked up. All right, let's hasten me this time, shall we? Interesting, arachnics. The fact that they are a little bit peoply has me curious. You know, they talk about how the Vendigroth people they had crazy technology long before the dwarves, and it makes me wonder whether, like, who lived in Vendigroth? You know, is it these spider people? Were they normal people who became spider people? Um, you know, what the fuck is going on with them? Were they humans in Vendigroth? I don't know. Because if so, then that would, you know, imply that, you know, it's not really truthful that humans ended up stealing technology from dwarves, if they were kind of the ones that invented it first. Curious to find out more. Okay, we have a passage over here. Oh my god, hello. How did I not notice you? Oh, I see. They're like hidden. They're like hidden in the dirt. Interesting, interesting. Do I want to go down or do I want to explore around more? Difficult to say. It doesn't seem like there's really anything else to interact with out here, though. So we're probably okay. Ooh. That is a big fucking spider down here. Plaguish Maiden. Okay, we have some sort of schematic here. Vivifier. Okay. Ow. Fuck. Ooh, Vendigroth newspaper. Professor Hunley to test submersible. Here, one sec. Let me go this mode so that time stops moving. Professor Hunley to test submersible. League of Scientists dispute his theories. Professor Aldous Hunley. Oh, that's funny. That's, I assume, a reference to Huxley, right? Is scheduled to launch his fully submersible watercraft tomorrow at noon. But his colleagues in the League of Scientists claim his theories are wrong and that he's placing himself in great mortal danger. His theories on buoyancy and air recycling are based on sound principles, but he has come to, at best, questionable conclusions regarding his ability to control these important factors, stated his colleague, Professor Jonathan Frink. He continued, I fear his plan for re-establishing buoyancy by means of pressurized air is doomed to failure. When that monstrosity submerges, I fear it will never rise again. I have implored him to do more tests before conducting field studies, but he is determined to prove his theories right at any cost. Professor Hunley's craft, which resembles a large sea creature, can be seen at Dixon's Landing on the south port before its inaugural run tomorrow. Ah, so this is what we saw. We saw like a thing that looked like a beached mechanical whale, I think on the prison island. And we got Vendigrothian bullshit over there. Charity Ball. The Ladies' Society of Vendigroth will once again hold a charity ball this Saturday evening. This event will benefit orphans and survivors of foreign wars. Festivities will begin at 8 p.m. Strict dress code will be enforced. The government is considering lowering the levy of incomes in Vendigroth by 2 coins for every 50 earned. The governor has refuted all public criticism of the decrease by his cabinet. Interesting. This is, I think, like the opposite of like a headline we've been seeing all game in Toronto, where I think we've been seeing them raising taxes by like 2% or somewhere about there. Tidal figures. High tides will occur at blah 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 blah. Low tides blah 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 blah. Okay. Interesting. All the news that is fit to print. Interesting. And this one also costs 2 coins. So there's, you know, there is evidently not meaningful inflation in the world of, in the societies of Arcanum. Okay, we have a little bit of money, a little bit of healing. Okay. What are you doing? Why, that was weird. why couldn't I attack it for a while? What is this? Ooh. Is that Sog Meadmug? Is Sog Meadmug stuck in the wall? I think he might be. I think that's what that yellowy ring was. Venderoth Key 1. Oh, we got another newspaper. Ooh, an event. We can hop through vents. Okay, wait. Now we have Meadmug, but where's Virgil, man? Okay, wait. Let's take a look here. Professor Hunley missing, presumed dead. Experimental submersible fails to return. Professor Aldous Hunley of the League of Scientists has been listed as missing and presumed dead after his experimental craft failed to return to port at its previously scheduled time. This is a sad day for all science, commented his sometime adversary on the council, Professor Jonathan Frink. We may have disagreed on quite a few matters, but we respected each other's opinions. He will be missed. Professor Hunley launched his experimental submersible some 7 days past and was scheduled to return 2 days ago. Professor Frink predicted this as a likely outcome and tried to dissuade Hunley from proceeding with the test, but to no avail. I imagine my colleague is resting somewhere on the ocean floor about now, he was heard to say as he walked away from the press conference where Hunley's disappearance was made public. University seeks replacement. They're looking for a new guy already. Prohibition. A bill to ban booze. Okay. Cool. Ooh, Arachnix Child. It kind of feels like maybe it's rude of me to come down here and murder them. I mean, to some extent, I think I am the bad guy. Here, in this circumstance, anyways. Oh, look at this. Someone's been collecting plants the way I collect plants. Okay. That's a big boy. Oh, big woman. It's a mother. Ancient gun chassis. Okay. And then, how about...
How may I help?
You hold on to some shit for me. You can hold on to the newspapers we've already read.
How may I help you?
What do you mean? Did you just equip that gun? Where'd that gun go? Oh, okay, good. Get me spooked. Mage threatens Vendegroth. Crazed wizard warns against technology. An uninvited mage burst into the governor's office yesterday and warned him of severe repercussions if Vendegroth did not stop developing technology. This mage, who identified himself as Aranax and claimed to be a member of the Elven Council, demanded we observe the decisions of said council. Governor Nikolai informed Aranax that Vendigroth is a wholly independent country. We have never asked for nor accepted help from the Elven Council, nor do we recognize its authority. Aranax launched into a prolonged lecture on the right of the elves to rule, after which the governor asked him to leave. Before departing, Aranax said we would do well to heed his warnings. We of the Vendigroth Times would like to applaud the actions of the governor, who we have been critical of in the past, and would also like to call the citizenry to prepare for the possible conflict with this crazed mage. Scientists begin defense work. They began working on a device that will hopefully make any mage think twice before attacking us. After yesterday's encounter with Aranax, the governor allocated the needed funds for the device, which scientists have been proposing for months. We at the Vendigroth Times have been able to get a rough idea of the workings of this device, even though, understandably, its innermost workings are a government secret. The device is somehow meant to drain the very life force from a mage. Only through the wonders of science is such a thing possible. It is interesting to me. They gotta be printing this shit on gold, because this paper is supposed to be like 4,000 years old or something, I think, right? Ooh. Like, it's a marvel that the newspapers, sure that they look a little tattered, but for paper to fucking hold up for thousands of years, it's not bad. Alright, we've got Vendigroth key number 2. That seems important. We've got another... Siren Spider. Why can't I attack you? Why are you being so weird? Oh, are we not able to get through to that side right now? Oh, that's gonna cause problems. Oh, we can go around though. Ooh, and there is a vent here. Okay, wait. I can already tell this is gonna become a little topsy-turvy. Okay. Excellent. What do we got here? We got another schematic and Vendigrothian padded leather gloves. And this is for Vendigrothian war gauntlets. Interesting. Is that a bed? Yeah. Be nice if I could take a nap. Alright, let's try hopping in the vent. Oh boy. Oh, they fucking got me. Virgil has also become lost to us. I really hope Virgil doesn't break our fucking game again.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Alright, here, let's go ahead and try to throw in a save. No, I don't want to open the door. I don't want to open the door. Okay, good. Not allowed to sleep in the Vendigrothian bed. Be nice if I could, though. Wow, 1,500 gold, huh? Don't mind if I do. Vendigroth key number 3. We're cruising. We're making pretty good progress here. Grabbing, you know, who knows how many keys there are, but we've got them all in order so far. That's something to be proud of, I think. Okay, we've got some weird bullshit. Ah, okay, and we have
How may I help you?
Hello, hello. If you could hold on to some of this stuff. And Mr. Mead Mug. Oh, you're already pretty full of shit. Fine, fine, fine. Woohoo!
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Alright, we've got a moderate amount of screen tearing here. Oh! Look at that, we found automatons. That's new and hip and fresh. Oh boy, it's a lot of them. And the screen is really tearing badly here. It's almost tough to tell where I can leave.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Prefer if you didn't do that. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ow. We got a new schematic and key number 4 though. Ooh, Vivifier. So it's already interesting. So they gave it to us multiple times. That is interesting. Scanlan's factory destroyed by Mage. This will not stand, vows Governor. The Mage that threatened our esteemed governor 2 weeks ago has returned. And this time he has brought death with him. After callously destroying Scanlan's factory and thereby causing countless deaths, he had the audacity to threaten the governor yet again, saying, "This is only the beginning, if you continue down the path you've chosen." The governor, to his credit, refused to bow to this Aranax's whims, and told him to get out of his office. We have no comment from the governor on the direction the meeting took after that, as he's still in critical condition in the hospital. His duties have been assumed by Lieutenant Governor during his recovery. Our first line of defense is complete, boasted Dr. Samuel Freuhoff, as he held up what the press has begun calling Freuhoff's device. Any mage will think twice before attacking a civilization that has the capability of wrenching his very life force from his body, with no hope of magical resurrection possible, he continued. Plans to begin construction of more devices, as well as several other types of anti-mage devices, are now underway. Interesting, interesting. I mean, I understand the concern. I do. Okay, nothing to click on here. Nothing to click on there. Now that looks important, so we're gonna go in the opposite direction first. Ow, fuck. Ow. Right. We do have a little something we can loot here. Unknown chemical compound. And a little bit of gold. Alright. That automaton. Oh, we have a passage in that direction. That's intriguing. Now, what else can we loot here? schematic of some sort. Drox Warbringer. We were told that's really good. There's a little bit of heals in here. That's fine. Alright, now we have two good directions to go in, as far as I can tell. We have a passage and we have a staircase. This seems less likely to go where I care about. Ooh, what the fuck is this? That looks like an altar of some sort. Is that what it is? Yeah, it says altar. All gods have a father, and he watches over them. His children call, his children all. He holds them all as gems. But Valorian is hard and old, and his ways are set in stone. He has all and expects all. With your life you will atone. But beware what you give. If his children you don't know, Valorian takes all, and Valorian returns all, and his power he'll bestow. Oh ho ho, so this must be the Allfather Shrine. Cool, man. Interesting. We obviously would need to complete the rest of the pagan circuit to do that. And we are still held up on the gnomes. Where are they? Where have they hidden away their god? Okay. What have we got that we can click on in here? Ooh. That's a very special looking chest, I have to admit. The Vendegroth device. Ho ho ho. Don't mind if I do, buddy. The Vendegroth device. Ow. Now, can we make it out of here without Virgil? I don't know. I do not know. Also, what are all the keys for? We've been collecting all these keys. I don't know if maybe we've used them just without realizing it up until now. But we collected like 4 Vendegroth keys, and we don't know exactly what they're for yet. Alright, listen, we're gonna need to make some room, alright? You can go here. You can lay on the ground. Oh, okay, so that's another Warbringer schematic. Interesting. Interesting. I guess it's nice that you can get it, like they wanted to make sure you actually found them. So there's a couple different copies around. I guess we'll keep the... It's gonna be disappointing if we're gonna have to redo all this because Virgil's being a weirdo. Who is still alive? Who is shooting at me? Oh! Okay. Guess if you say so. Alright. Accelerate healing. Fine. Seems like a weirdly non-rewarding pile of stuff. Are we sure there isn't more stuff in here? Oh, wait. Ooh. Yeah. Guess so. That's okay, I suppose. Boy, oh boy, am I hoping we get Virgil back. And how did I get here in the first place? I think it was through this event, right? We've dealt with that. Dealt with this.
How may I help you?
No need to worry about that. Just double checking that we've explored everything. It seems like we have. So we're going to go back through event numero uno. I think there could be more to see. So that's definitely donezo. That's fine. Oh, here we go. Oh, goddamn. Good on you, just hopping through the window, huh? Alright, so we've got Elixir of Physical Prowess. Ooh, what is that? A large bore Vendigrothian rifle. That's kind of cool. How do I want to handle that? I think we throw some of this shit over here. And nice. Large bore Vendigrothian. Okay, and there's nothing over here. Oh, there is a vent over here. Cool. Vendigrothian elixir. Okay, we're getting all kinds of random little components. Ancient gun chassis. Little components that don't have an obvious purpose on their own. But maybe if I check what the recipe we got is, maybe that would make it clear. Oh, thank God, everyone's here and the game didn't crash. Hoo-wee. Thank goodness, huh? All right. Where do we want to go? Well, I have the Vendigrothian device. If I check my quest log... what do we have? Retrieve the Vendigrothian device and meet Nasruddin in the Ring of Brodgar. Yeah, seems like a reasonable thing to do. Alright. I have a plan. I think I have a plan. We are going to begin by returning to Ashbury. Maybe we just say fuck it and go to Toronto. Okay. But basically we're going to clean up our inventory over there, and then we are going to suit everyone up for what I assume is going to be the final showdown. And what will be involved in that, I'm not immediately positive, but it will probably involve better armor, at least some better weapons. Maybe I go and I get, you know, arrows for Raven so she can do what she's comfortable doing. Clean up the inventory so we can pick up whatever weird stuff we find. Physician found brutally murdered, huh? Alright, now before we go to the docks, let's turn off the water noise. And you can send me to the docks. And we will drop that off. I do want to check our recipes, our found recipes. So we've got Reanimator, Invigorator, and Miracle Cure. Mental Inhibitor, Fortifier, Vivifier. So this is made out of Unknown Chemical Compound and Elixir of Physical Prowess, both of which we own. So we could make that, potentially. For now, let's dump that away. I think we can probably afford to get rid of most of this stuff. Batteries can go, yes. I think Sucker Beast probably is not that important. I think we can probably get rid of Liquid Skin Thickening. All of these are pretty superfluous. Accelerate Healing, we can probably get rid of. Manura Coins. Okay. Diamond. Okay, perfect. That seems pretty good. I think the note can surely go away.
How may I help?
Hello, hello. I'd like you to give me lots of books. Lots of other things that we don't care about at the moment. Okay, there we are. You can hold on to these, my good friend. What am I looking for? What am I looking for?
How may I help you?
Half Ogre Library can go away. Renford to Raven can go away. Heavy wool clothing. Okay. Probably dump all those off.
What is it that you...
Oh no! The game crashed. That is unfortunate. Virgil is becoming too powerful. There we are. Virgil is becoming too powerful. I don't know what to do about him. So if I click on Virgil
What is it
now...
that you want of me?
Okay, well that didn't seem to break the game. So maybe we still have hope. Maybe it really is just a roll of the dice as to whether Virgil feels like destroying reality. Next time we will of course save more responsibly. To try to avoid this. Now I'm thinking if we end up unable to find Electro Armor, we might go with Power Armor and just sink a bunch of points into smithing. That might end up being the play that we go for. Okay, here we are, back to the docks. Go ahead and save. Go ahead and turn off the waves for now. Okay, you guys can all go away. Heal, heal. Rings can go. Okay, I think we're making good progress. It's always much faster the second time around, at least. Batteries. You can send all the batteries. The Vendegrothian gun can go away.
How may I help?
Hello, hello. I'd like you to give me papers and books and things. You can hold on to one of those. Here we go. Dumping all of these things.
How may I help?
Perfect. Go ahead and give me this thing and that thing. There you are. Mr. Mead Mug, my good man. We're gonna need a bunch of stuff taken out of your inventory. Surely most of these things are not required of you. I'm still curious what the toy train might be about. I feel like it could be useful for something. Unidentified helm. Interesting, interesting. Alright, let's see if we can save again, now that we've mostly cleaned out two people's inventories.
What is it that you want?
Perfect. Senong. Loki in hand. No room for that item. Wow, we actually managed to fill up a container, huh? Good on us, huh? Cool. This is the stone we stole from an elven burial ground and then accidentally murdered the woman we were trying to give it to. Sometimes it just happens that way, you know? Not proud of it, but sometimes that's how it happens. Sheet metal. Unknown chemical compound. Vendegroth newspaper. Still water pelts. Okay, cool. I think we are pretty much good. Now here's the plan. Like I said, we are in the market for making some fancy armor. The fancy armor that we currently have access to is of a mechanical nature. Clockwork physician. Interesting. Machined plate mail, alright? For that, we would need 85 mechanical, which is obviously a fair amount. And we would also need a bunch of elite plates, and we're going to need minute steamworks if we're going to make it. So we have a bit of a shopping list. We have a little bit of a shopping list. We either want to find electro armor, or we want to find the necessary components to make machined plate mail. Professor to try the impossible. Well, I'm actually kind of curious about that. You're the wrong guy. Here we are. What do we got? Can magic and technology be joined? Jules Vorvinstern today made covenant to engender understanding twixt engineer and magus by fashioning an amalgam of their comparative works. He titles his peacemaker the magical firearm. This device will employ the enigmas of the technologists and the conundrums of the arcane to produce the world's very first incomparable warrior contrivance, said Professor Vorvinstern. He studied for 17 years under Magus Donovan Pride, ere he ventured the technological. Jules was a fool then, and he's a fool now. Magic will not suffer his ignorant trifling, said Magus Pride. Herbie Bumber, an engineer who attended the conference, said, "If it works, great, but it won't." Undissuaded by his peers' rejection of his innovative notions, Professor Vorvinstern depicts the method he will employ in fashioning his contrivance. I shall secure a smooth-bore musket, and to make it fast through magical apparatus, a demon for augmenting the accuracy thereupon. Both Magus Pride and Engineer Bumber agreed that such a binding was unnatural and should not be attempted. Quoth Pride, "He has difficulty fastening his trousers. How then should he secure a demon?" "Gonna shoot his damn foot off," muttered Bumber. The professor has promised an exhibition of his product as soon as it's operational. Oh, interesting. Hello, hello. We have a Tesla gun. That's kind of cool. But no minute steamworks. Now that we are away from the water, let's go ahead and put the sounds back on. And we are going to hop over to the smith. Or I say, hello, hello. Pyrotechnic axe, envenomed axe, and charged axe. Whoa, it's a very axe-heavy day, huh? Unfortunately, we do already have all of those things. A little unfortunate. Let us trade, my good man. Soon we'll switch to bothering the gadget man again. Advanced one day. Interested in trading. One day, shall we? Let us trade. Pyrotechnic and blade launcher. Yeah, no dice. That is unfortunate. Alright, we're going to come over to the little inventy shop, a little gadget shop. We're going to see if we have any better luck trying to get a hold of these minute steamworks. Then again, wait a minute. Let's make sure, if I pull this open, like maybe the minute steamwork thing is in here. Oh, it's not. Okay. So we should hopefully be fine, as long as I can, get lucky. We will hopefully see minute steamworks for sale. Local woman shows green thumb. No minute bullshit here. Let's double check. Minute steamworks. So I think I am in the right place. I believe I'm in the right place. Technology protest claims 3 lives. Get your paper here. Illuminated decoy. Small steam engine. I wonder what that's for. Is that for making arachnids, maybe? Let me pull up our schematics here. Mechanized arachnid. Automaton. Mechanized arachnid. Oh yes, and then so obviously we would need mechanized arachnid. Yeah, small steam engine and large gears. Interesting. Well, what harm can it do if we buy a couple of things such as that, you know? I mean, okay, admittedly it is expensive. Maybe we'll save that for a proper technological run. Where we, you know, hopefully make a lot of money. Pollution on the rise. Clock parts. Interesting. So I'm getting the vibe that this is not going to be easy regardless of which armor we want to make. Illuminated decoy, clockwork physician, and goggled helmet. Do I already have goggled helmet recipe? No, I do not. I guess, you know, given that it's not trivially easy, maybe we go back to the smithy. No dice, huh? I just want to deck out our boys. And our gal. She can get decked out as well. You know what I should do, though? I should probably pick up these arrows. Yeah, man. I should pick up some arrows for poor, what's her name? Raven. Hello, hello. Envenomed sword. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, we'll grab those again. Not sure how many arrows is the appropriate number of arrows, but certainly 140 is not too excessive. You see how quickly she attacks. We'll do it one more time. Alright, Raven, it is your lucky day. 210 arrows coming your way. Advance. Interested in trading. What do you got? Envenomed and charged sword. Bummer. Really gotta put in the work. Okay. I honestly, I mean, as silly as it sounds, I wish I could use like a fate point to guarantee an item would appear in his inventory. Because I'm rolling in fate points right now, and I am not rolling in schematics that I need. Hello, hello. What have you got for me? Compound bow. Hey man, I wanna go into, I wanna roll into into the void with my squad looking nice, you know? No big deal. No big deal. What do we got? Envenomed axe. The idea of an envenomed bow is kind of funny. Like as if dripping poison on the bow itself is going to impact the arrows. I am looking forward to like a second playthrough where I'm willing to sort of Google whatever I want. Definitely going to, you know, consider trying some silly things like trying to force an interesting piece of loot or pickpocketing early on, or trying to do the entire god relay. Pyrotechnic and miner's helmet. Pyrotechnic and miner's helmet. It was pretty fortunate that we got pyrotechnic early on in the game. I mean, I see that we, you know, it's not that, you know, cripplingly rare, but it was definitely very helpful to us for the mid-game to, I say mid-game, but I mean, we've been relying on the pyrotechnic axe the entire time. Since the mid-game onwards, I guess. Advanced time, 1 day. You better get that in stock, man. You know I'm not playing.
How may I help you?
No need. No need, Raven. Unless you know how to convince this guy to stock the schematic we need. Miner's helm. Damn. We will, we might alternate back to, the other shop in a moment. We could also check out, we could like double check whether we might have some minute steamworks tucked away already. There's a chance that we've got one or two kicking around just from looting random things throughout the course of the game, which would be handy. Advance time. Let's trade charged sword, miner's helmet, no dice. Very unfortunate. I really do wonder what the odds are, you know? It would be nice if there were a way for me to just find out in advance if this is going to be... If I should have known that statistically it would be a nightmare. Shall we barter, my friend? Very well, very well. Okay, no dice. Hopefully Nazruddin doesn't mind that we're taking such a long detour. I'm sure Aranax is not getting closer to escaping. I'm sure the elves are all doing fine down there in the void, or not elves, the dwarves are all doing fine down there. Mechanical dagger. Alright. Let us trade, my good man. Mechanical dagger and blade launcher. Damn. Here, let's try Arcanum, Electro Armor, Schematic. Hmm. Doesn't seem like there's very, you know, comprehensive information here to help us figure out exactly where and what criteria we need for it to spawn. So it is a little bit disheartening when you're not sure whether you're doing something wrong or just being unlucky. We've got a Tesla gun here. Now, I have half a mind to sort of run through both shops each day, but I feel like that's probably strictly slower than just choosing one shop to gamble on at a time. Special edition. Wonder what's so special about it. Try the impossible. Forced to write you again. Blah, 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 blah. Mummer's Dance. Oh, Mummer's Dance. Okay. I see. I see. Strange occurrences in Ashbury. No dice here. Can't say that we're having very good luck. Summon Babadook. Clockwork Physician. Interesting. Castaways Rescued. We've seen that one before. Okay, interesting. So small steam engine. So this is what we would use to make an arachnid, if we so desired. But today we do not desire. Criminal science marches forward. Tesla gun. We're seeing the Tesla gun reasonably frequently. It's interesting. Could be fun. Yeah, we're getting dreadful luck here with finding any of what we are looking for. Alright, so see, if I come back over here now... Let us trade, my good man. I'm actually kind of surprised at just how obscure these things that I'm looking for are. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You only need to find them once, but still. It's pretty surprising. Gives me a better understanding of, like, you know, I was definitely on the money with the idea of kind of buying schematics whenever I see them. Because, I mean, you definitely don't have a great idea of when your next opportunity might be. Pyrotechnic axe. You know, I'll take either one. You know, Tesla armor or sorry, electro armor or this machined plate shit. I'll take whatever we can get at this point. No more need for being picky. Let us trade, my good sir. Let us trade, my good sir. Envenomed axe. Okay, nothing doing over there.
Want of me?
Nothing, Virgil. I want absolutely nothing from you. Shall we barter? Mechanical dagger. I'm afraid not. I am afraid not. We might have to give up. Might have to give up on fancier armor. Mechanical dagger. It's not the end of the world. But again, I would have liked the vibe of rolling up in our finest attire. Compound bow. Now we will still double check back at the docks whether I might have any minute steamworks already. Especially if I have like 2, that would be enough to kind of justify building them. unsure whether I would still go for it if we only have one. Because it is a large point investment, so if I can only get one suit of armor, that might not be tempting enough. Two would be fine, though, right? I would probably make one for myself and one for Sog, if I can. I don't know for sure how to, if we can make unusually sized forged armor. That would take some Googling for sure. You can do it, buddy. Charged axe. If nothing else, this is like a good, you know, the fact that this is being recorded provides a little piece of evidence as to how long someone might need to re-roll in order to find these things. Might give some context to someone else or myself in the future, looking back and trying to think, maybe should I look for this or should I not look for this on a future run? Let us barter, my good man. No dice, huh? Alright. Maybe after this we will go back to the docks and we will see what our situation is looking like over there. Shall we? Who's that? Sammy White. Is he a douchebag? I feel like he is. I can't remember though. What have you got, my good friend? Lemon and potato charges. Moderately cool. Do we already know how to make that? We'll buy it. Whatever. We'll buy it. No, we didn't know how to make it, but now we do. Lemon and potato charges. Alright, so as a reminder, we are looking for minute steamworks tucked away. So we have something called the Heron device. Mithril ore. Damn. Okay, yeah, we're in a tough spot then. We got nothing. We got nothing. If nothing else, though, we can get a few things identified before we skip town. Hello, hello. Oh yes, if they have a faded ring, we might pick up that as well. Okay. Magic plate mail, fine. Who is holding on to unidentified stuff? You have some unidentified stuff. What else do you have that's unidentified? Anything? No, you look fine otherwise. Unidentified gloves. Unidentified ring. Okay, fine. Hello, hello. Can you identify this? Magic gauntlets. Magic helmet. Mystic plate mail. Ooh. Wait a minute, which... Ah, okay. So mystic plate mail is a little bit better than magic plate mail. I see. Okay. So you can have that back. No, you probably shouldn't have that back. You can hold on to all this bullshit, though. That's fine.
What is it that you wanted?
Virgil, you're fine.
How may I help?
You are fine. But I wouldn't mind if you gave me this axe and this sword and this armor to take a look at. Can you identify that? Okay, so we've got small arcane chainmail, mage's dagger, charmed sword, and a mystic axe. Interesting. Now, out of curiosity, what is... Because I know that we've got, like...
How may I help you?
Decent stuff on some characters. You look a little fucked up. Vendigrothian shit, fine. Yeah, you could use some better stuff for sure. Well, we'll worry about that later. First, we will go drop our stuff off, and we will decide whether to put plate mail on people or what it'll be. Let's turn that sound back off for now. Alright, magic plate mail can go away, gauntlets can go away. Ooh, magic helmet is actually probably better than whatever people are currently wearing, though. Yeah, figured as much. And similarly,
how may I help you?
You are probably better off with that helmet on. Oh fuck, I do have an unidentified ring. That is a nuisance. Okay. So we've got large basic plate mail. We could potentially throw this onto Sog Mead Mug. Let's see here. So we've got large magic leather armor. Right now we're getting about 23 DR, and this would bump it up to 38 DR. Yeah, let's see. So this is 85, wow, 85% damage resistance. Yeah, I think we gotta switch it over. Do we have any interesting rings or anything? Bad reaction adjustment. Interesting. The Serpentine necklace doesn't seem that fucked up, right? Poison healer rate ×2. Medallion of Beauty, not that inspiring. Okay, could do, I don't know what the aptitude of, the lady is. Here, let's try arcane gauntlets, fine stout boots. What are you rocking right now, bud? You've got arcane gauntlets. You are also quite magical. How do you feel about arcane gauntlets? You feel good about them. How do you feel about noise protection? I don't think that's really worth it, to be honest. I mean, fine. They are more flavorful. We'll let you hold on to them for that reason, I suppose. What else are we feeling? What else are we feeling? That might be it. It is a shame, though. Oh, I forgot to identify my friggin' medallion, man. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Alright, are we ready? We're ready to go over to, I guess it's, near Caledon, right? I think? Oh, hello. Okay, bye. Who are you? So, if our goal is to go to Caledon, though, then we should be able to swim there. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm running away from the docks. Here. Yeah. So somewhere out here, we should be able to find my boat. Which one is it? I will assume this is my boat. Yeah, it's certainly not that one. Yes. Bring me to Caledon. And I hope that I'm remembering correctly. I think the Ring of Broadgar is in Roseboro, which should be to the north and a little bit maybe west of Caledon. That's gonna be my guess. Forgot to get rid of my... Oh no, I did get rid of the plate mail I didn't want. Good. Okay, perfect. And indeed, Roseboro appears to be over there. Let's go for it.
Ouch. No. I'm afraid I just don't like you very much.
What the fuck? You notice something is missing. You've been pickpocketed. Interesting. There's a lot of... Did she pickpocket me? Is that what happened? Brother, what the fuck was that entire situation? Oh, what a nuisance. I feel like we gotta reload. Why did she just decide she had to murder me? That's really weird, man. Oh well. I guess we can get rid of all of this stuff. That was strange. That was highly unusual. And as far as we can tell right now, she really likes us, right? She's got 88 rep with us. So it's really unusual that she would get so upset all of a sudden. Alright. Let's try that again. Back to Caledon. Still not angry with us. Sometimes you know, the bugs that occur in old video games, they do feel like magic, you know, and sometimes I really wonder what combination of conditions and flags and lines of code can lead to the outcomes that I'm seeing. Okay, So here's what we will do. We will save. And we will go on our journey again. And we will hope. We will hope with everything we have that Raven does not try to murder us. Roseboro. Alright. And sure enough, there's the ring. There's the ring. Here, let's... You know what? Let's be really responsible here. Throw in another save, shall we? Oh, there he is. Old Man Nas.
How may I help?
Alright, listen. You can hold on to this shit and that shit. And that shit.
I'm sorry. I just need a few moments alone.
You need a few moments alone.
I'm sorry. I didn't want this to happen. I'm trying so hard to be strong.
Raven, what is up?
I don't know. I've never really had to face what I feel about all this until right now. I'm not afraid. I know that we have the strength to overcome Aranex when the time comes. It's just that, well...
Well, what is it?
It's you. I guess I shouldn't say that I'm not afraid. I am
Oh
afraid.
my god.
Afraid of what I feel. For you, I mean. You see, not long ago I'd have given my life 1,000 times for my people with no thought and no regret. But now, here with you, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Why is she so horny? No, continue, please.
You never told me what happened to Renford, but I know he's dead. Because humans have so little time. So you see, even if we survive, I have even greater pain to face someday. I'd rather face Aranex and all of his Dark Legions 1,000 times over than ever think about that pain.
I mean, that's fucking crazy, because I would not rather face Aranax and his legions 1,000 times over for anything. Alright, fine. Let's lead her on. What do we do? Raven, blah, 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 blah. You were merely one of many. Damn, that is brutal. It transcends fear, pain, even death.
I don't know what to say. My heart tells me to run as far and as fast as my legs will carry me, but I cannot. For as long as the trees stand strong and the wind sings among them, I am yours. I will always be yours.
God damn, Raven, you've literally just gone on like a fucking field trip with me. I murdered some humans in your holy site, and we claimed squatters' rights for about a month inside of a smith shop. I don't know what has led to I will always be yours, but yeah, man. Yeah, my love.
No more words. We have so little time, let us not waste it.
Absolutely.
I think it's time we return, my love.
Did we... What is implied by that? Did we fuck or something? And you will return with me?
As if I'd leave you now. Together we will face whatever is to come.
Okay, good. Interesting. That I was not anticipating any of that. Are you telling me that that conversation was probably somehow related to, like, the weird behavior where she tried pickpocketing me and then fighting me because she loved me so much? Damn. Nasruddin, hello.
Are you prepared to face Aranax?
Yeah, probably.
Then it is time. May your gods accompany you to the other side and help you to stop Aranax.
You do realize that for most of us in the party, you are our gods. You know, Panari, the whole religion thing. Whoa! What the fuck? Okay, so we're in the void. Wow. That's cool. Looks pretty weird out here. All right, I guess we probably want to throw on our Mystic Plate Mail. We probably want to throw on our tiny weapon. And we probably want to be hastened. It looks to me as though... Oh, are these not hostile? Oh, they are hostile. Fuck. Okay, we need our sound. That's important to feel the chunkiness of when we...
Good show! Good show! Perhaps they'll think twice before attacking us again, eh?
What was that? What the fuck is she doing, man? She's like summoning demons over there. What is happening there? Okay, okay. I am really curious about the nature of the void, you know? Also kind of crazy that, like, everyone else knows exactly what mission we're currently doing.
Perhaps they'll think twice before attacking us again, eh?
And poor Sog Meadmug has no fucking clue why he's here or what we're doing. I feel bad. He should be getting drunk somewhere. I mean, he does a great job. Don't get me wrong. Is he a, is he a half ogre or a full ogre? I assume he's a half
Good
ogre,
show!
right?
Perhaps they'll think twice before attacking us again, eh?
I don't actually know for sure. So I figured out what I think is going on, by the way, with her. Here,
How
let me...
may I help you?
Yeah, I need to trade with you, because I think whatever fucking bow you're holding is super evil. I don't know, I don't even understand what it's doing, but I have a terrible feeling about letting you use that, letting you use that bow long term. Alright, so we have killed a bunch of dudes. Okay, these things work as teleporters. And indeed, we have jellyfish we can deal with. Oh.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Lot of jellyfish here. I feel like we lose Virgil most of the time. I don't know what it is with him. I really wish that they would stop. Okay. Slaver Araya. Ah, I see. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the time we've been kind of wondering, you know, what are the Araya slave to? Apparently it's just a bigger jellyfish. It almost feels like a waste to have been, worrying about what gear to put on Virgil if he's just gonna fucking phase into the back rooms for the entire latter part of the game. Okay, let's see here. Down the stairs. Hold there, what's your business? I'm here for Aranax. Yes, of course. We were told to expect visitors. Aranax is inside. Feel free to enter and speak to him. Okay, thank you. Okay. I guess we'll go in and say hi then. Hello.
Yes? What is it?
Before you sits an elf, his legs crossed, his head down. An air of weariness surrounds him. He notices your presence and slowly, purposefully stands and addresses you. Aranax, I presume?
Your presumption is correct. And who might I have the pleasure of addressing?
I am Alan Arcanum.
Well, what brings you to my corner of oblivion?
I've become involved in events beyond my control.
That is a feeling I have much familiarity with. Sometimes I feel that my fate was decreed from an early age.
You are here because of your actions, not some cruel twist of fate.
Do not misunderstand me. I take full responsibility for my actions. Though, how are one's actions determined, really? How is our view of the world shaped? Mine was shaped by arguably the most powerful individual in the world, my father. He raised me on tales of the righteous superiority of the elves and the destiny that brought us to rule over all the races.
I don't think it was Nasruddin's intent that you destroy a whole city.
What did he expect? He shoved a young, immature, and inexperienced fool into a position of immense power and set me loose on the world. Why didn't he stop me? He should have stopped me.
Are you trying to tell me you feel guilt over what you did?
Most certainly. I have had 2,000 years of my grievous errors and judgment replaying themselves in my mind. One tends to grow a bit of a conscience in all that time.
Where was your new conscience when you threatened my life?
I did no such thing. I've been here for
Ooh.
ages. Do you really think I could reach across the void to torment you?
No, that's interesting. Is he lying, or am I being taken for a ruse cruise here? Interesting. I tire of your lies. Come out of your shell and fight me.
You fool! You think this is my protection? This is my prison! I've been trapped inside this shell for nearly 2,000 years!
What? That's impossible. This must be some sort of trick.
I assure you, it is not a light-hearted jest, though I wish that it were. I have been trapped here since soon after I was banished to this realm.
Who could have possibly trapped someone of your power here?
This is Kurgan's doing.
Oh.
When I first came here and realized what he was becoming, I attempted to stop him. Our battle was intense, yet brief. As you can see, I was not the victor.
What he was becoming? What was he becoming? Kurgan, the necromancer that you hated and had banished.
One and the same. It looked as if I was correct as to the effects of his experimentation.
Ooh.
His dark magics have transformed him hideously, in body and spirit.
Do you think he could be behind all of this? Tell him my story.
Being that I am trapped in here, my opportunities to get information are, shall we say, a bit limited. On the rare occasion Kurgan has deigned to visit me to play his intellectual games, he has dropped some veiled clues that might make sense in light of what you've told me. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say Kurgan is impersonating me.
To what end?
It sounds as if these dark elves you mentioned have patterned themselves after the misguided philosophy of my youth. They are proving to be powerful allies in his quest to return to Arcanum, it seems. I doubt they would be willing to help Kurgan the Terrible return to exact his revenge.
I see. So Kurgan is the one I'm here to stop.
That would appear to be the case. If you were able to facilitate my release from this prison, it would be my pleasure to help you destroy Kurgan.
Ooh, that's a real conundrum. I don't know about this guy. How? Kurgan defeated you last time.
I'm not saying it will be easy to defeat Kurgan. In fact, the attempt might be fatal. Yet, I believe it worth the risk. We cannot let him return to Arcanum. It would mean the end of all life there. I have a few acquaintances on this side that may be interested in helping us as well, should you succeed in releasing me.
How could you have acquaintances if you've been locked up the entire time here? I have the Venderoth device.
Then our task should be at least a fraction easier. All we need to do is hurt him enough so that he attempts to regenerate himself, and then you can use the device on him. Of course, this is easier spoken of than accomplished.
Oh boy, I don't know if I can trust this guy. I will release you so that you may join me.
I'm afraid I do not know. I do not believe Kurgan could maintain this from a distance, so there must be something near here.
Okay, alright. Still some
What are
things...
your questions?
You know anything about the Black Mountain clan?
I do not know. I would assume the gate they are building is located somewhere near Kurgan's castle, though.
Okay, what can you tell me about the Void?
I do not know much, but what I do know is that there used to exist some sort of civilization here, and the world was not broken up into distinct land masses. I do not know if some ancient war destroyed this realm, or if it was the doing of one of the heinous villains the Council banished.
The Council didn't even know what the Void was.
It seems irresponsible in hindsight, but at the time they felt the Void was oblivion. Nothing was supposed to be over here. What is it that you wish of me, then?
What happened between you and Kurgan?
When I first came here and realized what he was becoming, I
Okay,
attempted...
cool. Very interesting situation. Not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting at all. Okay, so that lets us teleport. Fine. Do you think these guys are probably working for Kurgan, right? Maybe? Hello, you've no business here. Leave immediately. The penalty for disobedience is death. What is this place? I told you to leave. Okie dokie. Oh. Dark Champions. God damn. Why is it so tough to hit them? God damn. Oh, this is gonna be bothersome. I can tell. And what level is the bludgeoneer out here? 30? Okay, well. Really getting my clicks in. Ow. Ooh, goddamn. Yoga really puts in the work. You know what I should have done? Wait, what the fuck is this? What is this picture up here? What has Virgil transmogrified into? I cannot believe that, man. Really good work on the ogre guy. Oh, he turned back into normal shit. Alright. I guess. Oh, interesting. A void ring. What do you think a void ring does? Interesting. I don't know what a void ring does, but I am willing to try wearing it. Um, ooh. We're in a weird hub of teleporters. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh no. Is this a puzzle? Oh no. Okay. Nothing here seems productive. I feel like I've been trapped. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, we're basically trapped. The void is an interesting place. I'll admit. Now, is this because it can't be? But is this because I put on the void ring? Like, if I go onto a little portal now without wearing the void ring, does that change anything? It does. Oh. Hmm. Very interesting. Could it be that the void ring? Oh no, of course. Sog Mead Mug has me fucking trapped in here. Could it be that the void ring brings me to that sort of central hub? And then I need to take it off in order to actually lock in a destination? Infernal Araya. Ugh. Yeah, I'm about to get my shit rocked by these guys, I can tell. Ow. See, if we had Electro Armor, these guys would not be bothering us. But the blacksmith
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
refused to fucking get what we needed to save the world. Oh. Hey, it's Krakatur! We heard about him. Oh, fuck. The game crashed. That's such a bummer, dude. We just found him. We just found Krakatur. How far back is our last save here? Hopefully not far. Okie dokie. So, we want to put the void ring on. What is happening? Good. Okay, we want to put the void ring on. Oh no, the game crashed. Oh, this is a bad sign. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not good. Hoping that the save is not corrupted. Hoping that it's not corrupt. It looks corrupted. I gotta admit, looks corrupted. Yeah, that's not good. Oh boy, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Why do, you know, I'm bringing these people around for story related purposes at this point, you know? Oh no, yeah, they look fucked up here too.
How may I help you?
Look at them.
How may I help you?
Like, are you gonna cause problems if I try teleporting here? Oh no, what can I do? It is frustrating if multiple of your saves just get corrupted. What can we do? What can we do?
How may I help you?
So,
Yes.
what if I tell
What
you
would
to
you
wait
Yes,
here?
I'll wait here for you. How may I? I'm ready to leave when you are.
Okay. Yeah, I see even when you rejoin, you are not very helpful. Wall. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. So, yeah, so we can see that when I open the character sheet of what should be Virgil, it identifies as a wall with 350 HP, 0 in all stats. Very interesting. You have the correct sheet. That's true. Wall weight. Why did he become a wall? You know? Okay, obviously no inventory to speak of. Complicated, complicated. Okay, so if I kill these guys, I want to try going in through a different door. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, game crashes. Damn, how far back are we gonna have to go? And how can I prevent it in the future? And is my only way to do that maybe to just not bring companions along? Like, I don't want to try. I don't want to solo it if we don't have to. But this is quite sad. Wall weight. Schematics. Wait.
Of course. I'll do that right away.
Now, what if
How may I help you? I'm ready to leave. How may I help you? Yes.
Wait
yes,
here.
I'll wait here for you.
Okay, thank you for waiting here. Now, obviously, I can't do that to you. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Virgil has just become a monster. He keeps ruining the game. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back to a further save. It is a bummer. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't some alternative available to us. Damn, all the way here and there's still problems, huh? That is rough. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that it still crashed, and sure enough, it did. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Not that. Arcanum. So we might have to pop out, like, do the entire void again. Very disappointing. Alright, at least here we can see everyone again. Hello.
What is it that you want of me?
Virgil.
Yes, of course. Well, you know, for a divine being, sometimes you don't act so smart. I don't like leaving you alone.
Yeah, you better wait, buddy, because you
Are
are...
you prepared to face then with his...
You're ruining the game, my guy. You're ruining it. Let's throw this on. Let's throw plate mail on. Go ahead and give me haste. Apparently we can't teleport under our current circumstances. Wonder if we have to kill the enemies to activate the teleporter. Jesus Christ. I gotta get that bow out of her hands ASAP.
How may I help you?
I need to trade with you. I gotta trade with you. listen.
How may I help you?
Trade. Yeah, there we go.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow. Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Never seen such a skillful blow, eh? Nice. I can't remember if there was anything over there that I cared about. Doesn't seem like it. Here, let's try and save. Here for Aranax. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello.
Your well, what brings you to my that? Do not what it most certainly. I did. I assure you, it is not a light-hearted jest. This is Kurgan's doing. When I first came here,
Kurgan.
one and the same. Be it that would appear to be the case. If you were able to facilitate my release, I'm not saying it. Then our task should. I'm afraid I do not know. What? I do not know much. But what I. It seems irresponsible in hindsight.
Okay, good. Popping out. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Wow, big hits. Don't come zombie me. New zombie on the block, huh? Okay, let's try this again. Save 143. Grab the void ring. Believe this is where I went. So it's unclear right now what the void ring does.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
I know. Pretty awesome. Ooh. Yeah, she is not the right person to be tanking hits. Oof. Good. God damn, level 54. Oh, that 18 points. Alright, we found Krakatur. Krakatur. What is up, Gangweed? Who dares disturb the mighty Krakatur? I suppose that would be me. Dreadfully sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry. Do you have any idea the powers I can bring to bear against you? The wrath of Krakatur knows no bounds. Wait, you said Krakatur? I read your journal. What? My journal? You mean my last testament? Where did you get that? That was still in the lair of Belaragrim after all these years. Wait, I don't quite remember what I wrote. That was even before my glorious battle against Nazredin and the Elven Council. What a great battle it was. I'm sure it was, mighty Krakatur. Now, will you help me? Well, let's not rush into things. I mean, this is Kurgan the Terrible we're talking about. Not that I will have any trouble dispatching him, of course. For I am Krakator, the ruination of past, present, the future. Yes? What are you saying? Krakator expects payment for his services. Did you think I would come to your rescue without some sort of offering? You must pay... Okay. You must pay a heavy toll. Entire villages have been sacrificed to appease me, for I am... What if I told you I could get you out of here? You mean go back to Arcanum? Well, of course. I could continue my reign of terror upon all the people of the land. All of Arcanum will tremble before the fury of Krakator. Mighty Krakator. Ooh. I don't know if I... I guess these are bad guys, you know? Right, so you'll join me. Krakator finds your goodness repulsive. Did you need anything else? Good day. Ah, okay. So if I were more evil, he might be willing to help out. I see. Now I wonder how badly I'd get my shit rocked if I Oh. Nice. Well, that wasn't too bad. Oh, hello. Human bandit. Okay. Hello. This man has the look of a fierce warrior. His heavily muscled body is covered in scars and tattoos. He sniffs the air as you approach. Ah, with 3 Ps. A fresh arrival, eh? You still have the smell of the world on you. And who might you be? I have been known by many names, but the only one that matters now is the Bane of Kree. That is the name I was known by when I wielded power over men. So do I just call you Bane, or would you prefer Mr. Kree? That's funny. How did you come by that name? Kree was where I forced the world to respect my power. No one had ever breached the great walls of Kree, but my horde swarmed over them as if they were but a mirage. I held the fate of every man, woman, and child in my hand, and showed them no mercy. If only I could return to Arcanum. Is that when you were using the Bengalian Scourge? You know of the Scourge. I destroyed it. No, not my beloved Scourge. Well, sorry, buddy. Gotta put you to bed. Oh, he does have a couple things on him. Torian Kel's Ancestral Sword. Oh, it's very quick. Interesting. Yeah, it's very quick. Let's see, 23 speed, 3 to 12. I mean, this has to be way better, right? You'd think. We're saving constantly just to try and minimize the damage of corrupted. Ooh. Oh, we've made it back to the beginning. Or something that looks like the beginning. Oh yeah, it is the beginning. Yeah. I'm curious if we can. Are we stuck in the void now until we beat the game, or can we return by going back to the center there?
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
I know, kind of a big deal. Okay. So what happens if we try running into the middle? Okay, no dice. That's fine. Either way, though, we have killed a couple of baddies. There's nothing to do over there. We can go back and chat with Aranax again. Hey, man.
You have more you wish to speak to me about? All I can say is that I am looking forward to your success in that endeavor. It will be nice to be free from this damned shell.
Maybe. So I guess we've got to get into this little temple, probably. Or palace. What is this place?
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Insane, insane sounds coming from these guys. Shadow Warrior. Ooh. Locked arcane chest, you say? Very intriguing. Now, I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious if this is the sort of thing that we can strong arm. I feel like it's probably not, right? Magical chest feels like it deserves. Oh? And yet, here I am, grabbing the riches. Oh, wait. Put the special sword back on. Okay, let's swappy swap again. Yeah, not much here that we need aside from Blood Spirit.
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Oh boy.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Okay. Pretty good so far. Is there anything here that we can Ooh. Oh, is that the gateway that they're building? Oh, interesting.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
The sound effects are crazy, man.
Wow. I've never seen such a skillful blow.
The sound effects combined with like the, wow, I've never seen such a skillful blow. Alright, what do we got? Industrial salvage, packaged components, fair enough. Okay, we got little electronic bits and bobs. Kind of weird, like you wouldn't even think that they would bother locking this shit up here in the void. It's not like there are really any randos around to steal. Ooh. Oh no! It's a bunch of dead dwarves up there. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no. It doesn't look like any of them are alive. Nothing to loot. Oh, although, no, okay, wait a minute. We got some dwarf technologists. These are all dwarf city dwellers. Interesting. Oh yeah, let's go fuck with these guys. Okay, okay. Boy, oh boy. They've only got one room left of living dwarves by the looks of it. Oh, that's a lot of bludgeoners, man. Here, let's try and coax them over here.
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Okay, okay, okay.
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
I'm curious if all of these guys are going to have a void ring on them as well. So there's nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. So no, interesting. Still unclear what purpose the void ring serves, but it seems important. Well, maybe not important. It could just be an Easter egg or something, but it seems unique, at the very least. Now, before we skedaddle onwards, I want to check in on these dwarves. Okay, now hopefully the dwarves are not going to be, you know, brainwashed to be evil or some shit. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, fuck it. No, never mind. Hello. Someone from the other side has come. Who are you? I'm Grenjar Silverhammer. Tell me, did Stenar reach you? Yes, but he died before he could tell me what was happening. Stenar. How did he die? He perished in a horrible Zeppelin crash. A Zeppelin? What is that? It's an airship, a boat that flies suspended under a large balloon. What? I've never heard of such a thing. How is this possible? The world has changed greatly since you've been here. No doubt driven by dwarven ingenuity and technological advances. Yes, you are correct. If only we'd been there to see it, but fate had other ideas. Tell me about what happened. The Dark Elves had been lying in wait, looking for a way to bring some dwarves over to this side. They knew that technology would eventually weaken the wards to the point of failure, but they decided to accelerate the process. They needed a machine to open the rift back up by distorting the already weakened wards. An elf couldn't make a machine to save his life. And then Bates made his steam engine. Exactly. Somehow they convinced King Logair to banish us. We were shocked, to say the least, but our king had spoken. We were told our banishment was to the Isle of Despair, but this is where we ended up. We can only assume our king knew nothing of their true intent. I don't believe he did. As soon as we arrived here, we were beaten mercilessly and thrown in chains. As our work progressed on the gate, Stenar formulated a plan. As soon as the gate had any functionality, he would go through and attempt to warn the other side. We knew that his absence would be noticed and that they would try to stop him. He began preparations to disguise himself as a gnome. He starved himself to the point of sickness, and when the gate was near readiness, he shaved his beard. He believed that the full responsibility for what had befallen us was his. He would do whatever he thought was necessary to make things right. Even that. What happened after he went through? They tortured some of the clan to force us to reveal his plans, but we wouldn't break. We knew they needed us to finish the gates, and we had been disabling the gate in various ways for months. For all they knew, we still had months ahead of us to finish the thing, when we could have finished months before. And then, they killed half of the clan in a last effort to force us to talk. We still did not break, and now we are all that is left of our once great clan. I will return to free you when I have killed those responsible. Yeah. No problemo, buddy. Damn, won't even let me take a nap, huh? And I can't imagine... Oh, there is a box in here. I was gonna say, I can't imagine there's any value in going in here, but... if there's a box, we'll check it out. A top hat, heavy wire, black powder, interesting. Interesting combination of stuff. Oh, and we have a chest. With a bunch of gold, but not much else. That's fine. Alright. So, let's go ahead and save before we hop into this portal.
Greetings. Long have I waited for your arrival, and finally this moment has come. I am Kurgan, first of the Necromancers, voyager in the lands of the dead.
Oh, okay. Fucking sick looking gate up here, though. I see, not exactly the person I originally expected.
I would think not. Although I know that you've already spoken with Aronnax, so you probably know much of my tale. Tell me, what do you think of what has transpired?
I was taken aback, I must admit. Tell me your side of the story.
My life, in the world you call Arcanum, seems so very distant. The memories clouded like those of a child. And a child I was then, probing the darker magics, given glimpses of the truths yet to come.
The councils, were they right about the magics? Look at you.
Yes, look at me. And what do you see? A monster? An abomination? You've no idea what I've discovered. You see with eyes tainted by life, and all which that accursed state embodies. My vision is clear because of those magics you hold in disdain. And the Council, it is they I have to thank for it.
But they punished you. Why would you thank them?
In your world, your Arcanum, I was powerful. Perhaps the most powerful human magicka who has ever been. But to humans, cursed with our shortness of life, our brevity, what is this power? What can be learned in that impermanent spark that is our lives? Nothing. But here, in this so-called prison, there are no limits. There is no end.
I mean, that's pretty sick. So, I guess, yeah, you get to live forever in this shitty... I guess it is kind of handy. I mean, especially if you can make a gate where you can move back and forth. You can just live in here. Maybe, you know, import some nice IKEA furniture. You know, some tasty food and beverage. You know, just spruce the place up a little bit. Make it a little nicer to live in. But then, you know, having the infinite life thing would be pretty cool.
This place, this void, has no time as you know it. I've been here for more than 2,000 of your years, and yet I've aged not at all. I feel as I did the moment they sent me here, or as when the Dark Elves first called to me. Do you now see? Here I can do everything I did in your world, but I am unfettered by the chains of mortality that time hangs upon us.
Okay, well, I mean, if it's so fucking sick in here, why bother our world?
I truly wish I could. My reasons for returning aren't what you think. I had no aspirations for power or domination like your companion Aranax did. Aspirations that I became the victim of. No. Those are the motivations of the living, and I no longer place myself among them.
Okay, so what do you want then?
If only I could show you the places I've seen, you might understand the things I say. I've been to the desolate lands, wandered by those souls who still see the lands of the living, but wear the cloak of the dead. Blind to their own ends, they cry, passing through one another like shadows in the dying light of day. I've traveled to where souls rot in torment, pierced with the jagged shards of life and vision, clinging to memory, regrets of the flesh. I saw that this prison was of their own making, and the key was in unknowing, in release. And still, I traveled on. And finally, I came to the place where souls go to die, where the mirrored and worn spirits fall into an endless sea of gray, mirrored glass. And I lowered myself within, and lay there among them, and I almost did not return. And do you know what I found there? There, among the silent and battered shells of the innumerable, peace, enlightenment, truth. Only then did I realize that this place, this life, is an abomination, a horrible distortion of the natural order. This life, who mothered pain and fear and envy, these twisted children who exist only because we are here to feed them, to nourish them. This life, this afterthought, a disturbance, a mere ripple in that great, dead sea, not even the cause, but merely an effect, sending these souls upward, screaming for release from the day they are torn from their waters. The effect of what? I do not know, nor do I care. Have you ever spoken with the dead, called to them from this side, pulled them from their silent rest? Do you know what it is that they feel? Pain. Pain when torn into this wakefulness, this reminder of the chaos from which they had escaped. Pain at having to live. There will be no more pain. There will be no more chaos.
All right.
I see your soul, traveler. It screams, tattered and spent. Do you feel its pull? Do you hear its wailing? It is within my power to calm these waters, and that is what I shall do.
Am I the only one who noticed that, like, every single soul in that cutscene had huge tits? I feel like, is that like, is it only, was it a coincidence that it was only women? Is it like all of our souls are just women with huge tits? I don't know. I don't know what the implications are, the lore implications are of that cutscene. What do you mean, calm these waters?
I can no longer tolerate the atrocities that this thing, this life has brought about. There will be peace. There will be quiet. Life will no longer be. And so I go to Arcanum to be an end to it. And then I will join the souls of the dead when it is done.
Interesting point of view. I can see the merit it holds.
And why not? I realize that you follow the way of the righteous, or at least that's the role you've decided to play. But you've yet to see the other side. Follow me.
Oh, wow.
I'll show you things you've never imagined.
Am I really, like, yeah, if I click this, I just really, even though I'm at plus 100 positive reputation, I just go like, yep, let's destroy the world. I think we gotta fight him here, right? We gotta fight him.
Very well. I shall send you to that great dead sea, and then you shall know.
Okay. If you say so, buddy. Oh, fuck. Oh boy, he's got a lot of health, huh?
I've never seen such a skillful blow.
Ow. God damn. I feel like he went crazy with the axe there. Ow. We good? Oh, he's in whatever mode. We gotta blast him. Boom. Why is the audio for these cutscenes so poorly balanced with the rest of the game?
The defeat of Lucan and his henchmen, coupled with your freeing of the ghost of Bessie Toon, enabled Shrouded Hills to grow and become a thriving community once again. A new silver vein is discovered in the old Bessie Toon mine. Workers pour into town by the dozens, and within a few years, Shrouded Hills is a bustling boom town. Such towns often have problems keeping the peace. Shrouded Hills has no such trouble, mainly due to the efforts of their new sheriff, Doc Roberts. Because of the death of its leader, Pollock's gang soon found itself overrun by Clan Maud and quickly vanished. Without an opponent to challenge him, Darian Mogg set his sights beyond the boil, and it wasn't long before all of Tyrann was shadowy and crime-ridden. Maximilian was returned to Dernholm, and all of Cumbria rejoiced in the return of their rightful king. Under the new rule of Maximilian, Cumbria quickly grew into a powerful nation, embracing both magic and technology. And once again, the proud banner of the Dragon Knights flew from the ramparts of Dernholm Castle, set there by their new captain, Liana Peldar. Loghaire Thunderstone never returned to his people, and a distraught and confused Ranver assumed leadership over the Wheel clan. Without a strong king, the dwarven clan splintered, and a bloody war followed. In time, Ranver gathered enough followers to put an end to the conflict, but the dwarves were never the same again, secluding themselves forever from the outside world.
Damn.
The Bedouin continued to live in the dark fens, fighting here and there with loggers and poachers, but mainly keeping to themselves. They continued to live the primitive lives of nomad hunters, and they never spoke with the elves of Gintara again. Upon returning to Arcanum, Aranax buried his father on the Isle of Thanatos. Later he traveled to the Vendigroth Wastes, and there used his powers and single-handedly raised the city from the ruins it had become. Vendigroth again became a place of awe and wonder. Yet, after all of this, Arcanum is still what it always was, a place of possibility, a place of change. One thing is certain, and that is that nothing at all is ever certain in this place. Who's to say what the future holds for the land we call Arcanum?
Whoa, that's really cool. That's super cool. I really like the little post-credits. Hearing about the impact of various quests that we've completed. I did not expect the game to necessarily end right there, but cool, man. Well, I didn't expect it to like kick me out, you know what I mean? But either way, wowee, we did it. Took us a while. What would it be? Just under 40 hours, I want to say, which is longer than I think probably most of our old RPGs. I had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. Very cool world building. The stability left some to be desired. The game's not necessarily hard, you know, combat-wise, but that's fine, I think. I think what it does do is it gives you a lot of design space for, you know, making a cool character that can probably be done in quite a few different ways. And because the game is not that hard, I would wager that you can be successful with a lot of flavorful characters. You know, it's kind of nice that you don't have to go get the best possible gear. You don't have to, you know, build a very particular character to be successful. Now, obviously, we did choose to play a very straightforward character for our first run. Just sort of bonk everything on the head until it dies. Yeah, really cool game. Super cool game. And I am definitely not... I don't think I'm done playing Arcanum for now. You know, I am interested already in doing a new type of playthrough, seeing something a little bit new. Still unsure, you know, whether I would want to go with a gunslinger or with an unusual kind of elf. Not elf, but magic. I mean, we might be an elf, but, you know, some sort of mage. Whether we want to be evil. We were very tech and magic neutral throughout our first playthrough. So I'm confident that whichever choice we end up going with, I'm going to want to lean heavily into one versus the other. So I don't think we'll make any decisions right now. But maybe I will we'll call stream we'll call it the end a little bit early today, and I will do some pondering on what kind of character we might want to play. Feel free, if anyone is listening in chat, to let me know if you have any preferences yourself on what kind of a run you'd be interested in seeing. But otherwise, we'll call it a night and come back probably tomorrow night with some new kind of character to go with, and we will probably try to beat the game much more quickly, much more directly, kind of zip zap zop around places and find what we need. Yeah, thanks very much for joining me on another big old excursion, especially to anyone who has been here or listened to multiple of the streams. I really appreciate having the company on the journey, and I'm glad I could share, you know, my experience playing the game with some other people, and I had a really good time. So I will catch you next time. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you then.